Welcome back to some Fandango Remastered. I'm Darling, and let us depart to the Land of Eterenal Rest. I don't know why Manny's constantly moving his lips like this.
I like my old desk better. No drawers.
But I have no idea what's happened. We've ended up at the edge of the world. We've been Domino's here, and Meche is also here. And now we're stuck here because we can't leave, and we're Domino's like lackey.
This is sad.
Who are you?
Angelitos?
I'll bite you, I swear to God!
All right.
Please don't bite anyone else, Pugsy. That's why they put us in the cage in the first place.
Why do you want to bite me?
You're the mean new boss. Mr. Hurley said you were meaner than him. He said you had a bone saw.
Your voice is so familiar.
You bite me and I'll sue your parents.
This is child labor.
Parents?
Oh no. What have you done, Manny, you horrible person?
Hey, don't cry, children. Please, stop crying. Why am I so bad?
This is Manny.
My name is Manny Calavera. What's yours?
Mr. Hurley told us about you. You're the one who tricked Meche. Poor Meche.
We didn't trick her.
I didn't trick anybody.
Mr. Hurley said he was supposed to take care of Meche, but you stole her case from him. Is that true?
Let me see if I can explain
It's a
this
pretty
whole
complicated
thing to
scenario,
you.
kids.
You see, I had this job, selling travel packages to immigrant souls. If I sold enough of them, I got to leave the land of the dead. Now, I was in a slump, and I really needed
I don't think they
commission.
understand.
You're a bad man. Go away, bad man.
You're terrible at
Yeah,
talking
go
to children,
away.
Manny.
So, Meche's my friend. You can ask her.
She talked about you before.
Oh, she
Every
did?
time she says your name, she looks so sad. I don't know what you did to her, but you're gonna be sorry.
We're gonna befriend
What are you
you
two
too,
doing
don't
in
worry.
this cage?
Eventually.
Making light bulbs.
You're making light bulbs?
We're working as hard as we can. Why don't you leave us alone?
Listen, children, I'm here to help.
There's really not much more room in here.
I
Your
didn't
hands
mean
are
that.
too big to make light bulbs.
Is that true?
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Meche. She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
Meche.
My hands are not too big to make light bulbs.
They totally
Then
are,
why
maybe.
don't you help?
My butt's too big to sit on one of those little perches.
I'm gonna tell Meche you said that word to us.
What,
I
butt?
told you he was bad.
I just don't have any of those little tiny tools, that's all.
What
Here,
is
take
going
my
on?
hammer.
Aren't you gonna need that back? Oh, you got another hammer.
I'm the one who's gonna take Meche out of here.
What? You can't do that. Who's gonna take care of us?
We're gonna take
We'll
both
be
of you. All
alone.
three of you.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Meche. She'd be. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
Is your memory like 3 seconds?
Nice cage you have here.
Mr. Hurley grew demon ravens with human heads in here.
What?
He said if we ever tried to get away, he'd send the ravens after us.
That's a bit
and
scary.
let them make nests out of our bones.
You think he's a good guy? He said that to you?
You know,
Very
I really
manipulative,
do
that guy,
wanna
Mr.
help.
Hurley.
Then why don't you?
I'm in the Maritime Union. We can't do factory
I don't think I
work.
know what a
I don't
union
know what those
is.
words mean.
Exactly.
It means he doesn't want to help us because he's mean.
On second thought, maybe I don't.
We don't want to either, but we don't have a choice.
You're too bad.
Maybe we shouldn't say this one, but
I'm glad
the
you're in a
options are.
cage. Very bad.
They found it
Children,
hilarious.
Just wait here and be brave little angelitos, okay?
Angelitos. Are we on my good side? I don't know. You're making light bulbs? We've only got our scythe with us, alright. It's not a lot of stuff over here. Okay, that's our office. What happens if we walk over here again? Probably can't get in there. Oh? This is Meche's room? This is Meche's room, hello.
Oh, look, it's my Prince Charming. Are you back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head?
Man, that ashtray's so fancy you could eat caviar out of it.
Once you got used to the sooty aftertaste, you'd feel like a king.
Can we talk to you, Meche?
I think we need to talk.
Start talking. You're the salesman.
You got a point.
I have a lot of explaining to do.
Save your breath.
You don't want to know
Domino's
why?
explained it all to me already.
I don't think... You have a lot of
I have a
explaining
lot
to
of
do,
explaining
Brownie.
to do.
Me? About what?
Why did you take me out with that champagne bottle?
I told you to stop you from falling into Domino's trap. If you had made it on that ship, then you would have ended up...
Here?
Yes.
Oh, this is when we tried to chase her and she threw a champagne bottle at us, right? Is that what happened? It's been so long I actually can't remember.
Why are you working for Domino?
I do what he asks only to protect the children.
Why are those children locked up in a cage?
With the wings those angelitos have, they're the only things on this island Domino can't control.
Hey, if they can fly, let's set the kids free to go get help.
They can't fly that far, Manny. But they can fly circles around Domino, and they can bite pretty hard.
What?
So why did you run out of my office?
I felt so embarrassed, and you looked so disappointed in me. I couldn't
Oh,
stand it anymore.
Meche. I'm not disappointed in you. Disappointed in us. And the corrupt company we're working for, apparently.
Then what were you doing that whole year I was in Rubacava?
I was lost.
What did you...
I don't want to talk about that year, please.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Has Domino hurt you in any way?
Not as much as I've hurt him. Boy, can that guy take a punch.
Okay, I'll lay off
What?
the questions.
Great. Now if we could get you to just lay off the cologne.
Hey, I'm a sailor now. We have to wear this stuff.
Is that true?
Come on, we're getting out of here.
Trying to steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
What does that even mean?
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
Can't believe you think he's my boss. He's my arch enemy.
I think he's your boss. You think he's my boyfriend. We don't seem to have a good foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
I'm sorry I implied he was your boyfriend. I do trust you.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that.
That's
but
fair
I'll
enough.
tell you one thing that would
It wasn't
convince
the-
me.
Name
What's
it.
that?
Give me your gun.
What? What
Do
makes
we
you
have a
think I
gun?
have a gun?
You work for the most heavily armed organization in the Land of the Dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
They didn't issue me
Did
a
they
gun.
issue us a gun? I
What,
can't
are you
remember.
on probation? I'm not buying this, Manuel. Manny, why don't you come back?
Okay,
when
so
you're
we had to
willing
find a
deal
gun
straight
to
with
deal
me,
with her?
Okay.
What?
Hey, about that gun.
Ready to hand over your heater?
I would if I had one.
Right.
I don't work for the most heavily armed organization anywhere.
What is the
You
most
know,
heavily armed
you're
organization?
Right. There are those rumors of that Revolutionary Army that's
Oh,
been
the
stockpiling
Revolutionary
weapons.
Army.
Actually, them, I work for.
Manny, why don't...
Hey, about...
Ready to...
I would.
Right.
Listen, Meche.
Manny, talking...
Okay, apparently we can't talk about trying to find a boat.
Children's books.
I like to read to the angelitos. It reminds me of better times.
Are you even doing anything with these pieces of paper, Meche? You're just pulling them off a stack.
It's locked. It's empty.
Sir, do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here. Pugsy and BB work for you. You and I work for Domino, who works for Hector Le Mans, crime boss of El Maro.
Well, I think it's time for a little corporate restructure.
And how do you manage... What?
He seems completely unaware of how close I am to escape.
You don't even care about us.
Domino.
He's not going to listen to us.
Domino!
Oh, never mind.
Taking your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score to settle, Issy.
You
Yes,
know,
they-
if I ever spoke to my boss Hector that way,
You be flowered?
You killed my best friend.
the demon? Manny, you can use a demon as a driver. Let him carry your messages, let him serve you food.
But...
You can't ever start thinking of them as friends. It's just not
I
natural.
don't think that's very nice.
What are you doing out here on the edge of the world?
Oh,
Good question.
I know, I ask myself that every
Why
day.
are you here? How
But
did you
I'm
end
going
up
to
here?
train you, Manny, to take my place here running this 2-bit light
Weren't you a
bulb
salesperson?
factory.
How can you keep little children in a cage?
Trust me, it's easier than keeping big kids in a cage.
I don't think that... I think that's just deflecting the question, to be honest, Domino.
Why don't you just sprout me like you tried at Puerto Zapato?
That wasn't me. That was Hector. He's so unimaginative. Just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest
Rehabilitated.
work.
What makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Well, there's not much to do on this island if you don't work. Take it from me.
I guess that's
Think
also a good
about it.
point.
Once I'm gone, it will be just you and Meche alone on this deserted island.
I don't think we want to be
Don't
here
tell me
though.
that prospect doesn't appeal to you.
Only the slightest.
I don't plan to be on this island.
But she doesn't like us
very
right now,
long.
so.
Manny, I have all the guns. I have all the transportation, and I have all the brains.
You're a skeleton, you don't have
What
brains.
are you gonna do?
You and Hector set up a secret hideout to make
Some money
light
laundering
bulbs?
scheme or something?
No, that's just a side benefit. The real purpose is to have a place we can lock up all those old clients of mine. Can't have good people wandering loose in the land of the dead,
What?
telling everybody how we stole their double-in tickets. Now can we?
Oh, I forgot. He knows about what was going on.
You stole all these people's tickets?
Okay, how much of this haven't you figured out, Calavera?
Apparently all of
Paul
it.
would route all the good clients to me after he switched over their tickets to a secret holding.
Oh, that was what
I'd cover up the paper
Chow
trail,
Chilla Charlie did.
and we'd make sure that the pigeon jumped
Was, he was a
overboard
mule for.
at the pearl.
I knew it. You were getting all the good clients.
I handled them all, except for Mercedes, who you hijacked from me in that ridiculous hot rod, which I saw, by the way, last time I was in Rubicava.
Why were you
Tell
in
you,
Rubicava?
Manny, hot rods like that just don't look safe to me.
So it wasn't my fault Meche didn't get a ticket. You stole it.
Well, it's your fault she ended up in the forest instead of coming here right away, but I fixed that.
I don't know if that's much better, to be honest.
I'm taking Meche out of this
I feel like we
dungeon.
shouldn't tell him our plan,
Before
but
I
you know.
found her, she spent a
He's not gonna
year
do anything
out
about
there
it.
in the petrified forest alone because of you. By comparison, I'd say I'm keeping her pretty comfortable here in my dungeon.
Sounds
Wouldn't
like
you
some
say?
sort of weird Stockholm syndrome.
One ticket for you, one for Hector.
They
How
sell it
many
on the
more
black
do you
market,
need?
presumably.
Oh, Manny. We never touch the product ourselves. We sell a ticket to unfortunate
Poor
souls,
unfortunate
unable to
souls.
lead moral lives because of the crippling amount of cash they were born into.
Oh no.
But you could just take the tickets and leave today.
We found a way to make the land of the dead livable. Why would we want to leave?
Because isn't the Land of Eternal Rest like way better?
Nice island you got here.
Yeah, the previous owners didn't know what they had here. Let us pick it up for a song. They scooped out all the coral they
Literally?
could reach with their crane and then abandoned the plant. But we knew we had what it would take to go the extra distance to the big reef.
Are you about to lecture me about the winning attitude
You make
again?
light bulbs here.
No! Slave labor, Manny. That's the
It's
real
not,
success.
it's not a good
I gotta get
alternative.
back to trying to escape.
It's, in fact, a horrible
Hey,
alternative.
you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
What? He's bad and he just like admits it so freely. My god. I don't understand why this is a transition screen, but the absolute nerve of that guy, I suppose. Gosh, okay, well I guess we can explore what we got going on around here. Let's go talk to the miners, I suppose? No? Oh! Hey, it's him. Why?
These miners were brought here by that octopus. Well, at least
Ah. What? Oh, the octopus worked for him?
miners were brought. Well, at least lay down your tools. We're busting out of here. Man,
Viva la revolution!
I could really start some trouble. Stupid chisel. Stupid chisel. Man. Hold still. Chapito seems a
Chapito,
little
that was him.
hard by his choice of tools. Chapito. Huh? Who?
Hello, Chapito. You recognize me?
Oh, you is it? Why, I oughta
What are you gonna
look
do?
at my eyebrows.
Well, you really weren't standing in a very safe place.
Well, neither are you right now, amigo.
Shouldn't you be holding a grudge against Domino?
Relax. We're busting out of here soon.
We are done traveling together. I work
All right.
solo, my friend, and I walk alone.
Why don't you just walk away then?
Nice drill.
Wait, why doesn't anyone just walk
This
away?
here is a cordless high-speed
understand.
reciprocating chisel. And look, it's a bust-all. They usually don't give these to the new guys.
Why did you get one?
How'd you get a bus stop?
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade.
I
Trades the labor
don't
game out here
like
for Big
that.
Reef.
At all.
Booty? Where'd you get booty?
It's all over the ocean
Oh, okay.
floor. Jewelry, precious coins.
That's all
You
right, I guess.
People and your fancy boats never know about it because you just never stop and look.
Where would we look at it?
Give me some booty and I'll buy our way out of here.
I traded it all for this.
You traded it all for an
Traded
automatic
jewelry
chisel?
and precious coins for a power tool?
It's a bus doll.
I want to trade something.
Well, you came to the right place, Sonny.
Right,
What
okay.
you be needing?
A gun.
A gun.
Ooh, that's gonna cost some. What do you got on you?
My scythe.
You'd be willing to part with that?
No, not really.
No.
When you got something worth trading, come see
There seems like there's a lot of
Torpedo.
dialogue options
He'll
here.
do you right. Cold still.
What else you got to say to Peter?
Huh? What?
That tool looks a little overpowered for you.
Overpowered?
Please nerf
Nothing
it.
overpowers Geppetto.
If you say so.
Well, I got a long day of reef wrecking ahead of me.
It's also
so
very loud. I'm going to turn it down just a smidge. Till we get out of this area. Oh! Well, we were over here.
I don't know how I get down there without this current taking me over the edge. Uh-oh.
What is going on? What on earth is this? Where are we going? This is the edge of the world, I see. What is that? Oh, it's a boat. Well, we found our boat. Hey, Glottis is here. Excuse me?
That's not gonna be as easy to climb up.
What is...
That's as close to
who's
the
up
edge as
there?
I... Glottis!
that might have been my Steam controller, or maybe
It
the
hurt a little
camera
when I
perspective.
hit, but my head cracked open an aft panel here.
I gotta tell you, carnal, I thought you were dead.
Glottis.
I've been having a great time. Listen,
Nice. Oh. Hey.
I ask you, is there an engine that can resist the love that's in these hands?
Apparently not. So good to see him again.
You got that right.
I think this baby's our ticket out of here.
Oh yeah, good point. I was just wrenching it for fun, but your idea's good too.
So how... What do you
I
need
think this...
to fix it up?
Oh yeah, I was just...
Okay.
That's as close to the edge as I want to be. That's as close to the edge as I want to be.
How do we get up? Can we just climb this up again? I guess so. How on earth are you meant to find this? There's no chain here even indicating that you're going downwards. I also can't see any of the currents that he's talking about, so I'm also very confused. What? We're here? What? Well, I mean, this is where we wanted to go next, I guess.
Es enorme.
It's enormous. What is it? What? The hell?
I can't get out of here. There's no ladder.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Anything to grab over here? There's a grinder. What on earth?
I can't get out of here. There's no ladder.
Okay, so this is a quick way to get here into the other side. Okay, let's go to the other side then. Oh. I'm so bewildered. This is just like when we first landed in Rubicava, and I was like, what are we doing? So we got a grinder here for some reason.
Es enorme.
Es enorme. Can we not go down? Seems like to me we need to feed something on the conveyor belt and grab it with his claw machine.
They must bring the core over here to be crushed. Either that or these are the biggest, meanest looking hair killers I've ever seen.
It seems like a safety hazard to not have this, like,
Those things are dangerous.
I have
I'd
a
be
banner
ground to
here.
bits.
Jump in. Alright, don't do that.
It's the edge of the world, but not the edge I'm looking for.
What edge are you looking for, Manny? Please elaborate a bit further. Is this just a random bay? I guess. There's nothing over here? What if we let down the claw and hopped out? I guess we can interact with a claw, but that doesn't seem all that helpful. Ah, maybe we had to use a claw to pull up the boat. But we also need a gun. We need something worth trading. What would Chipito want? I don't know. A better high-powered drill? Oh, maybe we need the drill. Wait, okay, I'm just trying to think about the logical step of things. If we get the drill, maybe we can give it to Glottis and maybe he can help repair the boat with that. I don't know if he needs any tools, though. We need a gun for Meche. If we get Meche on our side, then we get the kids on our side. And presumably we need the kids to break us out because they can fly.
They must bring either that
Somehow.
or these are the biggest.
Okay, we dropped it down. Now we hop out, run down, see if there's anything interesting going on with this down. Like, it feels like we could put something in it. Maybe not on this side, maybe on the other side?
This scoop looks heavier than my last ship. This scoop, it's not a handheld device.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we need to use this to scoop up the boat, is my guess. I'm just trying to postulate here what we can even do. There's not a lot to interact with, though, is a problem. We found a lot of, like, end points, but not a lot of starting points.
I can't get out of here. There's no ladder. I can't get out of here. There's no ladder.
Okay, the game got broken there for a little bit. Can we head down this conveyor belt again? Despite the fact it's going the wrong way, I guess so. So,
Uh-oh.
okay. And we know we can reverse the conveyor belt. Why though? I don't know why we'd need to.
This old conveyor belt looks like it's about to fall apart. How convenient.
I'm not even sure where we start with this. I feel like we need to find something for Chipito.
Nothing but dark waters that direction. Why, I oughta...
Can we trade for anything else, Chipito? What would you even want?
What? Well, please.
Alright, okay, we've exhausted all the conversation options. The thing is, we don't even have any items to interact with. We haven't found anything to pick up. Maybe we can talk to the kids again? Or Meche again? Have we unlocked some dialogue options with them? Or maybe there's something in our room that we missed? He threw a tiny hammer at us. Where did it go?
This is the tiniest little hammer I've ever seen.
Maybe Chipito wants this? He would trade it for something?
Really, really sad. Hola, angelitos.
Hello, Mr. Mean Boss Guy.
Mean boss guy. Are you the same voice actress as our coat storage person back in Rubicava?
Hey, would one of you children happen to have a gun?
Yeah, we do. So stick him up.
Let me see it.
He doesn't have one. He's such a liar. Oh, yeah? Well, you're stupid. Your light bulbs don't work. Your light bulbs all smell like boogers.
What does that mean?
Ah, nobody thinks you're funny anymore. Oh, yeah? Well, everybody in this cage is smarter than you. Everybody except for you? Yeah, because I'm especially smarter than you. In your dreams. In your baby bed that's all wet, cause you wet in it. Shut up! Bedwetter! I said shut up! No, really. I have to sleep with an umbrella down here. Oh, yeah? Well, at least I never asked Meche to marry me. What?
What?
Coma, you're so pretty. Will you marry me?
I feel like we don't need inviting.
Oh, Miss Colomar. Stupid baby blue beanie bedwetter. Pugsy the Bugsy lies like a rugsy.
Will you two just shut up?
Maybe this is why the kids don't like you, eh, Manny?
Oh, Mr. Mean Boss Guy.
Hey, don't cry, children. Please, stop crying. I'm not so bad at this. You children just wait here and little angelitos, okay?
Wow, they got over that quickly, huh? Yo, blue beanie person, that is not... That's dangerous.
I like my old desk better.
Okay, maybe Chapito wants his old hammer? For something. And then we can trade up like that guy who started with a red paperclip or whatever. Traded for a pen and eventually got like a house in Canada or something. This isn't a hammer, this is a pickaxe.
This is the tiniest little hammer I've ever seen.
Alright, Chapito, here you go.
Yo, Pito, have you ever seen an authentic little chipper?
A little chipper? No, I haven't. But I'd sure love to give it a test drive.
Weird.
Say, little chipper, you're okay.
Alright, I don't know what we're gonna do with this. You got anything to say?
Chapito!
Ah! Quit yelling!
That's a good point.
How'd you get a bus stop?
I'm connected, and I had trades.
I want to...
Well, what you...
A hug.
Nope. That's the one thing I ain't got for you.
A towel?
Ow.
Hey, you funny guy, chalkhead.
My friend Gladys to be alive.
What? What happened?
He went
died.
over the edge.
Oh,
But he's not
stay
dead.
away from the edge, I tell you. It's dangerous. I've seen whole ships go over it in my time. Their engines in full reverse, trying to drop anchor. But the current, you can't fight her. So stay back.
Well, we did it by climbing. How about a pair of silk stockings?
How about a pair of nice silk stockings?
Ah, now there's a high-ticket item.
What?
I might be able to get you some, but I gotta tell you, you couldn't afford it.
What?
A drink.
Ha! We're swimming in the biggest drink there is.
It's not a very nice drink.
Drinks aren't a hot commodity down here. Sorry.
A boat?
There you go again with the boats. You know I don't like them. Why do you have to needle
Why
me?
silk stockings,
I
Manny?
can't think of anything else.
For
Think
Meche?
small,
La la.
Like a knife or dirty books.
You got that stuff?
Well, no, but practically everything else. It's because
You traded jewelry?
it will.
Wait.
What do we need for a gun, then?
Chapito!
Quit.
A gun wasn't an option anymore. For a trading option.
I'm in a trip. I want. Well, what you thinks? Well, no, but
Well,
Oh, brother, that's right.
I'll bet well, at least it didn't eat him.
So what are we gonna do with this power tool, eh? We give them to the miners? You want it?
They
just me and little chipper. Da-di-da-da.
What?
They covered my
Going to Mississippi.
Oh, that's Manny saying it.
have it.
Can we pretend this is a gun to Meche? Like, hey, Meche. You want this gun? Maybe the kids want it? I think we probably had to give this to Glottis, is my guess. Or we had to use this somewhere. We probably had to break up some rocks. Hey kids, you want this?
Hey, kiddos, check out my bone saw.
Well, that was horrible, Manny. That was just utterly horrible. You think Meche will be impressed? Or do we just break this building down, huh?
I think I'd try couples counseling first.
Sir, do you have... I don't... Pugsy and you and I...
Please put that away. Thank you.
Can we pickpocket him?
He seems completely unaware of how close I am to escape.
How close are we to escape, Manny? But we know he's got a gun. So that's how we get a gun.
Man, that ashtray...
Once you...
Okay, should we try giving us the Glottis? I can't really think of anything else to try. With a power tool. Hello? There we go. Seems a little bit, up in the air, whatever we're doing. What? Oh, wait, how did we get to Glottis again? Was it walking this way? It might be walking this way. Oh, that guy's got a power tool up there, I just realised. I love this animation. Where is it?
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, I put the claw down, it's not here anymore. It's so goofy. What is this? No way it looked like that in the original one, right? What?
That's as close to the edge as I want to be.
Okay, we'll try this and then we'll round up this episode here, probably.
Hey, need one of these?
That would have been easier to get her open than with my head, but it's too late now.
Well, I don't know what we're doing, so I guess we'll save here and round this off here. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Grim Fandango Remastered, and very, very confusing situation, and I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, and subscriptions are greatly appreciated, and if you want, join the Dear Darling Discord down in the description below. I hope we can see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now. How to my voice, I don't know.